MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Shohei Ohtani gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's D. Gordon now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Seattle, center fielder, D. Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The 1-0. Hit down the line at first. Valbuena fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Next for Seattle, Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, second baseman, Robinson.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Robinson Cano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Cano waits on the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. Simmons is there. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Batting fourth.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1 from the belt. Kicks and deals. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and it eats up Kinsler.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs at the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Seager has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 3-run home run down the line in right. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Left fielder.
Oh, and here's one hit high and deep to left field, and they're going to wind up with back-to-back shots here as this ball is long gone. A solo home run for Mitch Haniger as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Zunino.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 4 and the Angels nothing. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King. Big arm, 5-pitch mix, mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing. This guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Now the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hernandez is ready. First pitch on the way. Line towards center field. Gordon is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They trail here 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, Dan Vogelbach. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Vogelbach, a native Floridian. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party. The ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Standing in, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. 1 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The 0-2 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Upton. He can't get there as it falls in. Crowd's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and This is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Kinsler for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And now the designated hitter for the Angels,
and
Albert Pujols. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Pujols.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded to short. Segura fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ready now for LA, Cole Calhoun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Segura. The throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Third baseman, Zach Cozart.
And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Cozart is off at first with 2 away. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy With a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Just got a piece up the line. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. It's the Mariners 4 and the Angels nothing. Now the beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for being with us for daytime baseball on MLB Network from the Big A. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Grounder down the line at third.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kyle Seager. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 0-1 the count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. And the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's 3 for 9.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ground ball left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Maldonado on at first, nobody out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Ichiro moves over. One down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. Runner at first here, one man out. And this is on the ground, is short. Could be two. Cano for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Angels held in check there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Haniger.
The last at-bat, Manny D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. He takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
There's Kinsler at second. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
Ready for another chance, Dan Vogelbach. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Vogelbach behind the ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't.
Ouch, that one hit him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's Ichiro now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Vogelbach leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Here's Justin Upton now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that's the first out.
The designated hitter, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
1-0.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Cole Calhoun.
Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Looped out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Angels leave one. They're down 4-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in. D. Gordon. He singled his last time up.
D. Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Full count still. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He was a double play victim last time around. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. And that's out number one.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Gordon, the runner at second with one away. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box. I know you got a few to play with.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Taking in once again, Nelson Cruz, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fast.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for Seattle, but they're in front 4-0. Settling in now, Luis Valbuena, 1-for-1 after a single his first time up.
Luis Valbuena.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. Vogelbach right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll throw against his body to first. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The M's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Felix Hernandez is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.